Welcome back to part 2 of our 3-part series, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to properly set up and use the SS12000 commercial ozone generator. Ozone is used to purify the air from mold, odors, bacteria, and viruses. The SS12000 is a very powerful machine, but it's also unsafe. So I've created a 5-step guide to make sure you guys are using your SS12000 safely and properly. Step 1 is going to be preparation. You want to make sure you select the right size of the ozone generator for your use. There are plenty of them out there on the market, so just make sure you get the correct one for your usage. Our SS12000 is the biggest and baddest one we sell, but we also sell medium to small ones along with air purifiers and ozone generators that are both one package. So do your research, make sure you buy the right one for you. Second thing is the room or area you are treating. Make sure it is completely unoccupied. Ozone is a respiratory irritant, and being exposed to large amounts for a long period of time is harmful to one's health. So plants, humans, pets, get them out of there. Third thing is going to be rubber, fabric, or certain electronics. Those can deteriorate over time being exposed to ozone, so either cover them or remove them. And then the last thing for preparation is you're going to want to seal the room or area. So make sure all the windows are shut, the door is shut, and if you have a door that has a gap at the bottom, you can actually roll up a towel and shove it in there to close that gap off. Step 2 is going to be set up your ozone generator for field use, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. Alright, second step is set up your ozone generator. You want to make sure this is in a central location of the room or area you are going to treat, and make sure it is at least 3 to 5 feet off the ground. Once you have it positioned, you're going to want to set a timer. SS12000 can be set from 15 minutes all the way up to 12 hours. So plenty of adjustment there. And then the final thing is select your ozone output. SS12000 can produce anywhere from 7,000 to 12,000 milligrams of ozone per hour. So you have 2 different options there. So once you have all that set up, let's move on to step 3. Alright, so the third step is going to be activate your ozone generator. Once you have the timer set and your ozone output selected, you can actually just leave the room. Once you have those 2 things set, you have a 30-second timer to evacuate the room before the ozone treatment starts. Other units, I'm not so sure. I know our BL3000, you have a remote, so it also depends on whatever ozone generator you have purchased. But as a 12,000, you have 30 seconds to leave once you have the timer, fan speed, and ozone output selected. So for step 4, you're going to have post-treatment. Once the timer has gone off, like I said, the SS12000 has a timer anywhere from 15 minutes to 12 hours. Once that timer has gone off, the unit will shut off. Once the unit has shut off, give it at least 30 minutes to 2 hours before you re-enter the room or area you treated. Ozone will turn back into air over time, so between 30 minutes to 2 hours, the ozone should dissipate into air. Once you have waited that time period, it should be safe for you to re-enter the room. Once you do, go ahead and ventilate it just to help remove any excess ozone. So you can open the door and open up the windows. You can also put a fan in there to help remove any excess ozone. So step 5 is going to be the last step in this guide, and that is going to be repeat the process if necessary. If you re-enter the room you just treated and you still smell that odor, or you can see mold, go ahead and run the process 1 or 2 more times, or until you are satisfied. Just make sure you do not overwork the ozone machine, as internal components can deteriorate over excess use. Once you are satisfied, go ahead and store the unit in a cool, dry place. Especially keep it out of the reach of children. Like I mentioned, ozone is a respiratory irritant, so just go ahead and place it up somewhere high. You can put it in a bag, you can put it in a box. Just make sure it's in a cool, dry place.